The following program is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. For as low as $1 a month, you can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling a week early and more. You too would become cool, just like our Trash Elite Rob and a guy from Ohio, Distrucity KTL, DG, Passion Killer 711, Kitty Holbrook, and Thomas Austin Jr.
Hey, we got him.
We got him. If the screen looks weird or different, I got a new monitor and didn't remember that I had to resize everything until we sat down to record. I think it's good.
And if not, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, it won't be like a month from now, and I will have already fixed it or whatever. Anyway.
That's the best part.
Yeah. Excuse me. So, we have it up on the calendar here to show you that we have 3 more episodes left of this season. The writing's on the wall,
He can do it. He can close. It's going to be the greatest comeback in Jow history.
I mean, we're like one of the 2 people that does Jow, so by default, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys for watching. This is a big whole long series. What's on the line? Punishments next time.
At this point, man, if this is your first episode, every YouTube video is someone's first. I recommend you go back and watch the first episode.
Mm-hmm. We got a playlist.
So, let us get right into it.
Yeah, book your stupid show.
Yeah, let's do it. Go to the book. I want to see my feuds before I start. I do.
So good, man. There they are. You see him?
He's so friendly.
What about give ye that back?
Give you that back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. And great. Cool. Scroll up to the top. Okay, so those 2 I'm ending this month. And those 2 I'm not. Cool. That's all I needed to know. Let me pull up my timer. 6 minutes on the clock. Ready, steady, go. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to book a segment. Is there like a coronation segment?
Yeah.
Type it. What is it?
Championship coronation.
Can I do that for William Regal?
Probably.
Book. No. Okay. So we're just gonna make this a day in the life.
Okay.
We're gonna follow William Regal all throughout his first day as king. Again, he's not doing a king gimmick, but he has it's well established that I don't have to do this now. I'm booking. All right. So next up, we are going to do a promo battle. Let's say Keiji Muto, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and Bradshaw. Perfect. Book. Now let's go to tag segments. And Maximum Intensity versus the Feline Consortium. Make that a promo battle is fine. Now book me a event hype show, please.
Mm-hmm.
Now the house show recap, if you would. Standard tag team process applies.
Okay.
Perfect. Now that's 1, 2, 3. I'm missing a feud. Go back to the feuds. Oh, that's just a fight. That's fine. Perfect. Now we are going to book another fight because we're going to start a new feud.
Okay.
It's going to be Muto and Steve Austin.
Okay. I don't know.
He's right
there. He is. I appreciate you actually pointing this time. They can't see that often. You just say he's right there, and I'm.
It isn't helpful.
Yeah.
Add a feud. I'm gonna fill in Grudge with Dark Horse. Good. Thank you. Great. Now let's put some wrestling on this wrestling show. Might be a problem because we got so many people who are tired from the King of the Ring tournament. Sort by fatigue, if you would, for me. Takayama. Yeah, he's a heel. Find me a face who isn't Steve Austin. That'll work. Then Barry Windham. Scroll down on his thing. I want to check something. Blue Label Society with Takayama. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. That I couldn't remember the name. He can fight. He gets to fight Steve Austin.
Okay.
Then Booker T. He's finally in a good mood. Find me a heel for him to fight. Yeah, that's fine. Great. And sort those up through the card if you would.
Any specific order?
No.
Okay.
Just none of them in the main event. There we go. And then I want a main event match. Bret Hart, Jushin Liger, and Ron Simmons. Triple threat match. Perfect. That's our main event. All right. Add my people whose names I can't remember. Producers. First, the Steve Austin thing. The fight. Yeah, that. And then the others I don't care where. From there up. From the bottom down, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I just want to use them.
I don't want to be accused of sabotaging your show. Not by you. You're not that petty.
No, not even a little.
But you know who I'm talking to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Good.
All right. Well, you cheated.
All right. So yeah. First things first. The Great Muta is coming out to celebrate his victory at the last pay-per-view. Glass breaks. Steve Austin shows up and proceeds to fight, not beat up, the Great Muta. It is a fight. It ends up going backstage. No one knows why. He has just decided it is time for the smoke, but he has. Continue.
Okay.
Then we have... This is an exhibition match. Nothing special about it. Just people trying to make a name for themselves. Who's got the worst record? Well, they're about tied. Bull has a worse singles record overall, so Bull wins this.
Okay.
Perfect. This is the continuing adventures of these two trying to kill each other.
It's an AEW feud. This shit's been going on a really long time.
Yeah, it really has. They just keep getting more over. Okay. Then we have... this is just another exhibition match. These are two members of tag teams. So they are just trying to get themselves... basically, put them in a better position to be the next tag team contenders once current things have cleared up. See who has the worst record? 2-0. Oh, wow. Neither of them have ever won a singles match. Well, one is over. So the other one can win. Takayama.
Okie doke.
That worked out in my favor. Nice. Okay. This is... Look at all the amazing tag team wrestling at our house shows. You can watch all of these tag teams in action. The way they basically never are in the main show. This is Steve Austin coming out. From his fight earlier. He comes out as if that hadn't happened. Like he doesn't address it. The announcers talk about it. Like, should we expect Muta to show up and to kill him? What's happening? Steve Austin wins.
Okay. Not Barry Windham's sudden surprise comeback?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It told an interesting story.
Look, the In Your House International Incident is up next. That's a real show that you should give a shit about.
One thing I look forward to about the next phase is real pay-per-views.
Yeah. This is both Maximum Intensity and the Feline Consortium are tired of each other. They don't want to be fighting anymore. They both want to put this to bed. So they talk out like next week we'll settle, we'll decide, we will settle on the stipulation for the final match between our teams. If Feline Consortium loses, they can't challenge for the titles again as long as Maximum Intensity are the champs. If Maximum Intensity loses, obviously they lose the titles, and they have already said they're exercising no rematch clause. They just both want to be separate from each other.
Okay. I like that because it's a real story.
Now, this one is starts off with Hogan coming out to bitch about how Bradshaw's a cheating bastard who doesn't deserve the win. Notably, Bradshaw did not cheat in their match, but Hogan is convinced he did and is railing about it. Bradshaw comes out basically to point and laugh at Hulk Hogan. Bradshaw is not sympathetic. He is not saying you are saying mean things about me. He is saying haha loser L and doing like the Fortnite dance, the 90s equivalent.
I think it was just the L.
Yeah. Ric Flair comes out to tell Hogan to shut up. Everyone's tired of him. Everyone's tired of hearing him whine and bitch. At the end, Muta comes out, does not acknowledge Hogan or Bradshaw, looks at Flair and says, and basically says, you and we need to be done because I have new business to attend to.
New business.
And then this is the crowning of the glorious King Regal, as he so rightly deserves. Just going backstage, telling people what to do, generally being a bossy git because he's a heel still. And then our main event is just three amazing talents putting on a match. Implications for the world title scene, but the world title scene is really very big, and realistically, none of them are getting into it. Hit Simulate? I really don't care who wins this match. Great.
Bret Hart cared. He used his stroke.
Yep. Good job, Bret. Works for me, brother.
Okay. Fucking casually 4.5-star show. Got Your Number feud got hot. Tiger Mask's charisma is to level 3 now. And I hope you trip on your own wiener and eat shit. Right. Hawk and the Warlord are unhappy. This is the world I'm living in. Okay. I need to check my fatigue real quick.
You got lots of people at low fatigue.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. In fact, my worst it makes sense that it's Foley. Okay, I'm seeing who needs to rest here. Okay, I think I can book a show with this.
All right, let me get my time.
Oh, God, we got so many feuds. Are my tag feuds still going? No. So we'll need that. All right, don't forget to vamp, because I go quiet, because I'm fighting uphill.
He's got to lock in. All right, I'm going to hit go when you say.
Go.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we have several things that I like to bring up in this first vamp session while he's booking, because it's been enough time for a call to action to be algorithmically a good idea. That is fully why I do it now. I'm not even going to pretend like it's not. So, like, comment, subscribe, sign up for the Patreon if you want to be cool, come to the Discord if you want to talk to us about who is cool. It could be you. Again, if you pay White $1, White has books you can buy. White writes various things. They're all in the link tree in the description. And watch the better shows on this channel. Violent Profiles rips. Watch that.
Thanks,
yeah,
pal.
No worries. So, having said all of that,
yeah,
just trying to think. When's the last time I played like a shooter?
You know, I was thinking about installing the new Call of Duty today. It is mid-November when we're recording this, and it's been sitting on my Xbox. I've never played a Call of Duty before.
I have not played a Call of Duty in so many years. The last shooter I really played was probably Overwatch, to be honest. Well, multiplayer shooter. I guess I also played a fair amount of Deathloop, and that is a shooter, but I don't know that it counts. I was just basically what had happened here was I was looking at the various figurines White has, and one of them is Torbjorn from Overwatch, and I was like, man, that was fun.
Yeah, I missed when they were real.
Yeah, I miss when Overwatch was good. But these days, I play a lot of WoW. Got back into that, and I play other games as well, but not nearly as many as I did maybe 2 years ago. It's really narrowed down, which is actually great because there was a period there where I couldn't play any video games. The JoW was basically the only video game I participated in for several months. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I got old.
Yeah? Your reflexes get bad or something?
Well, I know my reflexes got bad. My Twitch reflexes are trash. 25-year-old me would wipe the fucking floor with me in any game we played. That's just part of getting older. Your Twitch reflexes, they go away. And that's okay, because I'm still good enough that I can beat Elden Ring. I'm still good enough that I beat Consort Radahn before the patch. So, like, they might not be as good as they once were, but they're still good enough. And that's nice. Sometimes I wonder, like, video games are a huge part of my life. Have been my whole life, basically. Any part of my life that I care to remember. I'll put it like that. What would my life have been like if I didn't get into video games? If I wasn't that guy? If I didn't have an older sibling who got the NES when I was young and hooked me nice and young? It easily could have been that I didn't get into video games. I could have been the books guy, because I also read a lot, and that easily could have been what I did to fill all my time. How different would I be? Because video games, video game culture, video game terminology is so much of my vernacular and cultural understanding of myself. It's interesting to think how different I might be. 1 minute 50, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I've been keeping watch.
But having said all of that, I would never unironically refer to myself as a gamer.
I don't like it myself.
Despite the fact that it's a huge part of my personality and has been so since I was a little kid, I'm just not comfortable calling myself a gamer unironically.
Were you going somewhere with that?
No, I'm literally vamping. I'm just rambling.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought you had some, oh, that's right, he's unavailable. Because he went on that rant. That's fine.
1 minute.
Yeah, I only have one thing to book.
No, I don't have any, big points or overarching, there, now you know the rest of the story. Fucking God, I'm so old that is the reference that I went to there.
That reference is even older than you are, my friend.
I don't have a ending for this bit. It's just me talking about life and the universe and everything because I gotta fill sound.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. If you guys
25
have
seconds.
anything to say about your status as gamers, as it were, let us know in the comments.
10.
I'm good. I'm
9.
good. I'm hitting play. Calm down.
You got close, so I wanted to give you a countdown.
It was just minor sorting, and I kind of
Tell me about
took
the show.
A few minutes. All right, so we're hyping Bash at the Beach, which is I actually like.
That's a
that
real
pay-per-view.
show.
Yeah, that's a real show. Okay, Owen Hart, fresh champion, the cruiserweight title. Rick Rude, former cruiserweight champion. It's like, now that Eddie Guerrero is no longer champ, I'll be having that back, thank you. And Owen's like, that's not going to happen. And it was really a shitty promo, and I don't know why.
Bad dice roll happens.
Yeah, it has to be, because these guys are both really good.
Just bad dice roll.
Ugh. This game, man, the algorithm, it favors you.
Merchandising.
Yeah, just trying to get some of our tag teams some juice. Has nothing to do with efficiency. Sting is in the ring. He is getting ready to cut a promo. He puts Mike to lips. And here comes Raven out from the crowd and lambastes him with a chair. He stands tall over Sting and is proving that he is better than him.
Yeah.
Road Warriors are going to get a win over Mortal Kombat because they're unhappy. Oh, cool. Thanks. Jeff Jarrett is talking with DiBiase. And DiBiase's like, okay, you made your lemonade-soaked point. I tell you what, if it means you're going to stop terrorizing me, I will give you a contract if you can hold on to that United States Championship through Bash at the Beach. If by the end of Bash at the Beach you're still champ, that's fine. You can join
Jeff Jarrett,
the Mafia.
having lemonaded them, is still interested in being a part of their crew.
They're so cool.
Wild.
Have you ever, Jeff on camera, like someone is asking him why during the interview, and he goes, have you ever just been so pissed off you had to douse several men with lemonade?
No. No, Jeff. I don't think anyone has.
But Ted DiBiase seems to have a scheme, so he's going to go over here.
He's a schemer, that Tedward.
All right. Scott Hall and Sandman. Sandman's excited because Scott Hall's finally made him feel something, and he hasn't in a while. Scott Hall kind of wants to be done with him and move on with his life. But Sandman's like, no, we need to fight again. You need to bring even more out of me. We're going to have Super Assassins go over Real Americans. Probably going to be a bad idea because they have the same bad morale. Oh, what do you know it was?
It costs like a sliver.
That's the reason I'm giving.
Okay.
Also, it's what stopped both of them from being like 3 stars.
At least average, yeah.
Yeah. This is triple threat. They're just fighting. Tensions are boiling up. This has been going on for a while. None of these people like each other. The Ark gets a win over Hammer Enforcement. They're still lemonade bothered. Under their skin. DiBiase gives a big rah-rah speech beforehand, but it doesn't take...
Fucking lemonade is that, damn.
Because the Ark is... They're, Kenta Kobashi and Mitsuharu Misawa. So, that's what happens.
They can win matches.
Mick Foley's backstage talking about how he's still champ. Nagata comes up and says that it's not over until you're going to have to kill me to get me away from your WCW championship. And the fans are pretty excited about that. And then we have new signing Brian Pillman taking on Macho Man Randy Savage.
The former world champion.
The former world champion on a 2-match winning streak. But Pillman is going to take this one to make a dominant debut in WCW.
He did indeed.
Yeah.
After languishing in the Indies.
4 and a third stars.
With all of those shit segments and shit matches, I didn't beat you by that much.
Right. But here's the problem.
Uh-huh. Delicious 28,000 fans?
I'm going to shoot lemonade at your company.
All right. 2 months till yearly negotiations and such.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to do that, on our last show of the year? That was the charisma up, so.
Go back to the dashboard. I want to make sure of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I said yes to Brett, but his timer's up in 2 months. I don't really give a shit if I team them up, but let's go ahead and do that. Make me, no, go to company. We're just going to make him a tag team.
Okay.
This has no story reason. What's that? Roster? I think it's in roster.
Oh, yeah, this isn't eating your time. I'll just do this the efficient way.
Yeah.
I have no reason to make life difficult for you, so why would I?
Bret Hart and Ron Simmons. What's their name? What's their name? Because they were just in a match together, so this is that they realized they've got good chemistry in their match. They decided to go into the tag team division. Oh, they're just the Hart Foundation. Bret Hart's allowed to put people in the Hart Foundation.
Ron Simmons has a heart.
Done and done. Cool. All right. Um, let's pull up the timer. And go. All right, so first things first, let's get a tag match on the card.
Okay.
The Heart Foundation
Okay.
versus the Blue Label Society.
Done.
Cool. Now let's get some segments on the card. Go to segment. Go to singles. You're going to pick Keiji Muto. You're going to pick Ric Flair. You're going to pick Steve Austin.
Oh, yes. Shreve.
Shreve Austin. And then you're going to pick Promo Battle. Great. Now, go to Ric Flair. No, not Ric Flair. I'm sorry. Hulk Hogan. Bradshaw. Alundra Blaze. Takada. That's a fight.
Okay.
Now, the tag team feud, if you want to just give them a promo battle. You know what? No, let's branch out. Contract signing.
Okay.
There we go. Now, if you want, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all my feuds. Go to feuds. I want to make sure I was right. Let's get some wrestling on this wrestling card. Sort by fatigue, if you would, for me, please. Oh, wow. Wow, the whole main events, they're in good shape. Nice. Okay. Let's get, you know what, this can be a tag team wrestling night. Let's get some more tag matches on the card. Proper Villains. Their heels. Hard Rock Express are faces, right? Yeah, there we go. The Brick Sharks. Fight Team Extreme or the Hardy Boys? Hardy Boys, I think. And then Team Extreme gets to fight... Who's left?
This is what you got.
I don't really want the tag team... I don't want the tag champs in action, so never mind. Okay. Good. Then, let's see here. Give me Day in the Life.
That's not the right field for that.
The wrestler Day in the Life is who I'm looking for. Steve Austin.
Okay. Shreve.
Shreve Austin. Yeah. Shreve Shumbaji. Then give me the Coconut Loop, if you would.
Which way?
Standard.
The tag one?
Yep.
Okay.
Cut out Team Extreme. Because there's one more tag team now.
Oh, right.
Cool. And I think that's everything I need. If you would put my producers on the 2 Steve Austin gimmicks and then the house show recap. All good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with everything. Play.
Okay.
Okay, we start with all of the amazing tag team action you can see. Oh my god. At WWF house shows, everyone got over. Perfect. Good job, Ray. Ray Trailer over with the fans. You goddamn right he is. This is Steve Austin. Going through his day-to-day, just basically spending time with the people, spending time, in a bar, spending time talking to people at the show, spending time, interacting with the public.
Cool. I like the version that's there better, where Steve Austin goes swimming in the local lake and takes a nap in the middle of it.
No, that's I'm doing a thing.
In my head canon, you're not.
Hardy Boys win.
Okay. Wow, hot match.
Proper Villains win.
Okay.
This is all just, look at these tag teams. They're doing cool wrestling. You know what you could do? You could do cool.
Form a tag
You could go to a WWE house show. This is a contract signing for the stipulation to be revealed at the pay-per-view
Okay.
between Maximum Intensity and the Feline Consortium. A fight does break out. Hover over Maximum Intensity for me. Scroll down.
Oh.
How long have they been champs?
Great question.
I don't know. Feline Consortium wins.
Okay.
They win the fight that breaks out. This is a fight because Alundra Blaze and Takada are busy trying to kill each other as they do every week. At this point, it almost like they don't even seem mad at each other anymore. It's perfunctory. They both have like a grim set to their mouths, like a guy going to work at a job.
Okay.
Bradshaw comes in and like begins taunting them, like, "Where's the fire? Didn't one of you burn the other's house down? I'm not seeing any passion." Hulk Hogan comes out of nowhere and just tackles Bradshaw and begins beating the shit out of him.
Okay.
This is a promo battle. Flair comes out to ask Muta what he was talking about last week. The only new business Muta has to worry about is giving Flair his title back that he never lost. KG comes out and says, I mean, you had to watch the show last week. I've already beaten. You're nothing. You're a has-been. Someone with an actual fire in their belly is showing up, and I need to focus on that. Get out of my way. And then Austin comes out, basically talking over both of these guys, saying about he's sick and tired of these, like, highfalutin princes, separate from people, separate from everyone. Ric Flair with his limousines and his jets, and Great Muta, who no one ever sees, he never interacts with everyone. He doesn't feel like he's a part of the WWF. He feels like he's not an invader, but like a special guest, someone you never see around, someone who only ever wrestles at pay-per-views, someone who like doesn't give a shit about this. He's just here for fights. Fights are good, but that's not what this is about. He wants to bring the title back to the people. He wants to bring the title back to the people who pay good money to watch them wrestle.
Okay.
And then the Hart Foundation wins. It's their first match. They get to win.
What a lively start.
Yeah, hot match. That's the main event.
Cool. Easy 4.5 stars. Effortless. You get lots of Reese's Cups.
Reese's Cups falling out of everywhere.
And I get kicked in the face. Right in the face.
Right in the face.
All right. Let's roll this. It's get closer to Doomsday, I guess.
Go.
Well, I was not ready, dick.
Well, then I'll go now.
I
thought you pressed the button.
I was looking down. I was talking about other stuff.
It was lamenting. It was just lamenting.
I was checking my notes, actually, and buying time. That's a good 25 seconds it just cost me there. Okay, Rick Rude versus Owen Hart. Let's do this again. In fact...
It was 15 seconds.
Let's pull a... You know what?
Oh, I'm distracting him. He doesn't need this. He's already coming.
I'm already got a hard time here.
He's already having a rough time of it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's lift these guys up. With that,
so what brings you guys joy?
I want to see where you're going with this one.
What in your life, not Jow, I've asked why you like this enough. It's starting to get a little sad, honestly. What in your life, besides this content, which you presumably like if you've watched this much of it, what do you like? What brings you joy? What are the pastimes of the people in the Two Nerds audience? Your existence is a bafflement and a surprise to me, a very welcome one, to be sure. But I feel like I don't know a lot about you guys. I feel like you guys know a lot more about me.
That's kind of the nature of the beast, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, that happened the other, I want to say a couple months ago at this point, on the Discord, is someone who, a member of the audience who actually does speak very often and is part of the community, Distru City KTL, called me out for some shit I said, like, years ago on a video that I had totally forgotten. And it was a stark reminder that I've been living online. I've been putting at least 30 minutes, usually much more than that, of my life onto the internet for you all to view since like 2014.
It's been 10 years. This is our 10-year anniversary of the podcast.
So, like, there's a lot of my life, a lot of my development as a person, a lot of my changes over the years that are out there that are public, that, for the fans that we do have, and we're always happy to have you, that you might know, you might remember. And I don't have that the other way around, and I don't know that I like that. I'd like to know more about our fans, about what you guys like, about... And not just in the vein of, tell me what you like so I can make content about it, but in the actual, just sort of interest. Because obviously I can't guarantee I'm going to make content about the stuff you like. What if the stuff you like is bad? Some of the stuff I like is bad. So, tell us. 2 months from now, from when we're recording this, when this goes out into the public, and I've forgotten I've asked you, tell me what it is that you like. Just name me like a hobby that you have. Something you do for fun that isn't related to Journey of Wrestling. Do you like to read? Or do we got readers? Any readers in chat?
Yeah, if you have books to recommend, I can't say that I'm going to read them, but, that'd be a cool thing you could do.
We got any television enjoyers in the chat? I know that's going the way of the dinosaur, but presumably you probably watch at least wrestling television if you're watching something like this. If you don't, actually, that's another question. If you don't watch or currently consume any pro wrestling, but you do watch this, explain.
Well, this is clearly way better.
I just rambled about, like, a not quite good promo for like 3 minutes. You could have been listening to much better people. You know what? No, you like this. I'm not gonna gainsay it. I'm happy you're happy, but if you're watching this channel, you might like Marvel movies. We cover a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
You might hate them, which would be more interesting.
I think it's pretty typical at this point.
Well, but like even the ones back in the day that everyone liked. You might... Are there any, like, Zack Snyder fanboys remaining in the Two Nerds audience? And by that I mean people who really like his Justice League stuff, not people who liked his movies before he became the DC guy. Because I was one of those.
I got 30 seconds left. I don't think I've used any of Kevin Sullivan's appearances, so he's going to have a match. There we go.
Oh, it's a... Okay. 30 seconds! Didn't give you your 2-minute warning because I was busy rambling.
No, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the rambling. I appreciate the... You
know what I should do? I should start getting stories. I should start bringing, like, text posts, funny memes to read you guys. 10... 9.
Oh, I thought I filled up
8,
on segments. That sucks.
7.
Oh, well. I'm good.
6.
We're good. We're here. Jesus.
He really hates it.
Next time you do that, I'm gonna be like dun 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 dun.
I'm trying to make sure you don't go over. I'm doing it for your benefit.
Uh-huh.
I am. I'm not even memeing.
Oh, you guys. To add on to what he was saying, because I was really busy trying to focus, I appreciate everyone that watches. I know we don't get the kind of hits we used to, and that's okay. Because ironically, like, this has been one of the biggest drivers to the channel and to the Patreon. that we have. So like, I really appreciate each and every one of you that likes the video and shares it around and comments on it. And I try to respond when I can. Sometimes y'all be saying some stuff that is just sort of like a statement that I have no rejoinder for. But I appreciate you saying it nonetheless. So thank you everyone who watches. So Sandman confronts Scott Hall backstage. Scott Hall just got here. He's got his luggage in one hand, coffee in another, cigarette in his lip, toothpick in his ear. He's not having it. He's not interested. So Scott Hall kind of no-sells Sandman and his hype. And that's what the people want to see. This was a bit of an experiment. Okay, no, it does not work that way. I was curious if Jeff Jarrett's part in the feud with Ted DiBiase would get put on here.
Nope.
But it doesn't. That's all right. This is a promo battle. In fact, Jeff is taking all of these people. What belt do you have? That's right, they're a separate feud. Jeff tries to suggest these people fight for his U.S. title, and at the pay-per-view, he's got a plan, a Jeff Jarrett plan. But none of them are interested because they've all evolved past that. And Ted DiBiase afterwards says, "Don't worry, Jeff. I've got an opponent for you." Okay, Real Americans getting a victory, right? No, Roadhogs, they need one because they're 0-4. Just trying to keep tag teams relevant. Hey, it's above 3 stars. I'll take it. This is these teams saying they deserve a shot at the tag team championships.
From the embattled Diamond Dogs.
Mm-hmm. Diamond Dogs are pretty exhausted, but they'll take on anybody. Merchandising.
Not as good
okay.
as a house show recap, but you do okay there, bud.
Just Business needs a victory over Mortal Kombat, so they're going to get one.
Shout out to Glenn Locke, one of my favorite little bits from this whole
Thank you.
From this whole year.
All right. Sting gets some back. Raven is talking to Kevin Sullivan about Sullivan's forthcoming match. It's in his hometown. So, like, there's a big crowd who's ready to see him. That's why they're putting on the match. Raven's like, "You got this, Kevin. You know, I'll be there at ringside for you just in case." And that's... Raven leaves the locker room, and Sting, whomp, right in the stomach with a baseball bat. And he says something pithy that I don't have loaded right now.
You just got stung. Not bad.
You know what? If Steve Austin was swimming in that lake, then sure. Of course, Kevin Sullivan wins. It wasn't that good, but you know,
it was about him being there.
Um,
This was fucking fire, though.
Yes. This is a backstage situation that is being mediated. It looks like these guys might fight. It just so happens that Rick Rude and Yuji Nagata are talking, Mick Foley and Owen Hart are talking, and they kind of run into each other. But there's some referees there, and they immediately like put down their catering and are like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" Mick's like, "It's okay. We can have an adult chat about this." And they sort of, you know, take pot shots at each other humorously and talk about their impending title matches. Brian Pillman has another challenger he wants, and it is the Renegade. Brian Pillman scores a victory.
And
injures the Renegade. Fuck me.
That'll be a wrap for the Renegade.
Probably. And I couldn't even... No. Yeah, no, it's fine.
That's not a good week for you, huh, bud?
Yeah, no. Well, I have another Gold Star show.
Oh, I see. Oh, he's got multiple... this is Copper Star versus Gold Star. This is worse than the WrestleMania situation.
What, just want to take a look. No, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I really have the natural advantage here.
Hey, it only took one of those shows for me to make that whole gap up.
Yeah, right? And it took one of those shows for me to make up the gap of what you did to me the previous week's regular show.
That was a silver to gold. This is copper to gold. That's worse.
All right, Booker Man.
I have mail I'd like to check out.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think we all do.
Yay, Bret Hart's happy.
No. You know what?
Yeah?
In the name of your new chosen boy, Stone Cold...
Uh-huh.
I'm about to open up a can of whoop ass on you.
I deserve it.
I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in you, walk in dry, drink a beer, stomp another mud hole, drink another beer, and then I'm gonna stun your ass.
See, that's why I don't do a Stone Cold impression, because his is so much better.
If I'm being perfectly honest, that's a 0 sugar, Oreo flavored Coke. But the sentiment remains.
First thing you're going to book is Ric Flair versus Muta.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you want that? You want Keiji Muto, Ric Flair? Okay. Yeah, no, you got it. You got it. You know what? You got it. You got it.
Then you're going to add Blow Off.
Okay. Ric Flair blows Keiji Muto. Got it.
Yep, sucks his dick. That's
Yep.
what I meant.
Live in the ring.
You're going to add a gimmick.
Okay.
You're going to add a last man standing gimmick.
Okay. I don't know if you can.
Do I not have that?
I think it might be one of those that requires a no. So it's. I wish I could search these.
Well, if we can't find it, I have other options.
Lion's Den, Hair versus Hair, Mask versus Mask, Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing
LMS
Last
is
Man.
maybe Last
Oh,
Man.
that is it. Yeah, you have to have gold prestige on Street Fight.
Boo. Okay.
This needs to go the way of the dinosaur. This is so silly, especially when you can make up your own.
Yeah, I don't like that. Then we're gonna do something else. Just an I Quit match. That's fine.
Okay.
Great. Then you're going to book Alundra Blaze versus Takada. And you're going to add a blow off. And you're going to add a gimmick. And this is finally the Braun Panties match. No, I am fully joking.
We were so close.
Scroll down. You know what? We're not going to add a gimmick. No, we are, because that's not what I need to do for this. God, what meets the energy here?
First Blood, Body Bag, Final Deletio,
I don't want a final
Gauntlet, Wyatt Family Dot, Empty Arena,
Iron Man
Ironman.
match.
They
Cool.
each put on repulsor gloves and blast each other with photon beams.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then let's see here. A part of me wanted to end this in Better Together, but I have enough tag teams, so we're not going to be doing that.
Just a shout out to the classic.
Yeah, just literally that was the only reason I'd be doing it, but I have
Nice.
enough tag teams. Then you're gonna book Hulk Hogan versus Bradshaw,
Okay.
and that's just a match. That's just a match because I want to get my finish in on that.
Okay.
Then you're going to not book Steve Austin versus Keiji Muto.
Okay.
We're going to put that on the card in a different way. Actually, you can go ahead and do it now. Segment, solo feud promo.
Oh, okay. From Shreve.
Yep, from Shreve. Excellent. Then, tag team title match. Good, and we're going to add a gimmick to this. And scroll down.
Brawl for All.
Yeah, they just beat the shit out of each other's shoot. That's how dumb they are. Elimination. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Then I think that's all my titles. That's all my feuds. Let's get our analyst desk on there.
You know, for a second, I forgot about the thing. I lived in a better world for the first few minutes of this booking. It was really nice.
Just Undertaker, Bret Hart, Jushin Liger, And Tiger Mask. Why not?
Okay.
That's our analyst desk. An actual tag team there. That's fun. I don't think I have anything else that I need to book. So let's get a couple more segments on there, I guess. Give me Day in the Life.
For who?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know what? Let's do this first and see who's left. Go to the tag matches. You know how this is gonna go. Go to 10 versus 10.
Oh yeah, you know your roster by now.
Great. And scroll to the bottom.
Okay.
Matt and Jeff Hardy. Scroll to the top. Undertaker. William Regal. Scroll down. Where's William Regal's tag team partner? Oh, that's right, he's booked. So that's fine. Bret Hart. Takayama. Ricky Morton. Or no, Barry Windham. Then Ricky Morton. Then Tommy Rich. Then Bull Nakano. And Shane Douglas. And Ray Traylor. And his tag team partners booked. And Booker T. And Ron Simmons.
Partner against partner.
No, he's on the same team as Bret Hart.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Oh, did I skip him? Scroll up.
Brett's there.
Yeah, that's all one team.
Ron Simmons is there.
Oh. Well, then, as sad as it makes me, please uncheck them to put Ron on the same team as Bret Hart. I just forgot they were a tag team till just now. They're a new tag team.
You gotta scroll ahead to do this? That's so annoying.
There's no timer. I don't know what you're fucking doing.
It's annoying for someone. The person watching. That's who's annoyed.
Nope. One more.
Okay, that was weird.
No, take a couple people
Oh,
off.
one more needed to be removed.
Yep.
I see.
Scroll up. Undertaker. There you
Okay.
go. And then put Ron. There we go. Everybody else goes on the other team.
What? There's more than.
Start from the bottom. Skip Steve Austin.
Okay.
There we go.
Akira Nogami gets Akira nothing.
Scroll up. I want to see who's not in this book. Jericho, Chosu, and Nogami. Cool. And then book a segment.
Okay.
Fight. Jericho, Chosu, and Nogami.
Okay.
Okay, that's my whole roster on the card. I've got the two things blowing off I want blowing off. I've got the Hulk Hogan Bradshaw thing. That doesn't need to be blowing off because it's still got plenty of staleness. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Go ahead and hit play.
Okay. So why are they fighting?
They're all fighting for the last spot on the upcoming match because it's a payday. But they fight each other so much that someone else sneaks in behind them and gets it. It's Ron Simmons.
That's pretty fun.
And the team with you know what? We're gonna have the team with William Regal and The Undertaker on it win because I like them.
Okay. Undertaker's the face of the company.
Yep. Perfect. Nearly 5-star match.
These guys look like weird Power Rangers.
And after his win, he comes on and they have themselves a little talk about what's coming up on the pay-per-view.
Cool.
And then Jushin Liger and Tiger Mask immediately go to their tag team elimination match.
Just stopped by the analyst desk.
Yep. They stopped by during their entrance. Okay. Scroll over Maximum Intensity. How long they've been champs?
2 months.
I don't give a shit. Feline Consortium wins.
Okay.
And they're immediately injured!
Yay!
Vacate.
It's not going to do anything. I am going to laugh at your misery, though.
Wish I had kept it on maximum intensity.
Yeah, of course you switched it. Yeah.
So, this is Stone Cold coming out to talk about how he's doing a main event hype segment, talking about basically in the guise of talking shit about them, talking about how storied Ric Flair's career is and how he's now a has-been, and talking about how badass Muta is and how he doesn't give a shit about anyone, how he doesn't give a shit about any of the people in the audience. It's talking up the match while at the same time shit talking his future opponent and Ric Flair, because fuck Ric Flair.
I like that.
This is at a finish. Pass Out, I believe it's called.
Pass out.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So Hogan would win this.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Hogan wins and turns heel, and Bradshaw gets the passing out. They do the double turn. Alundra Blaze has been champ plenty long enough. Takada wins and ultimately is victorious in the Great House Burning War.
Okay.
Next up. Oh, is that like a fully 6-star match? Holy shit!
Yeah.
I thought it was 5. I miscounted.
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah, fully 6 stars. That's amazing. Best match ever. Hulk Hogan versus Bradshaw. Muto kills him. This is...
Cool.
This is a war. This is... It absolutely has to be. But eventually Ric Flair does have to quit. He does have to say no mas. And Great Muta is free to focus on the rattlesnake.
Oh, fuck you.
220 monies, 5 1/4 star show.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck right in my asshole. Renegade, gone. Might be around for our last show, but gone. Oh, good. His work rate increased. Hawk is just leaving.
When his contract expires in 8 months, so he's not.
Yeah. He's not in any time that matters. Okay. All right. Bash at my asshole.
Renegade is out for like a month or 2.
2 months. We have 2 shows left after this.
So you could probably have him back for your last show, maybe?
You know what? He's alive. And
Yep.
I'll take that win. I will take the moral victory.
And near the top of the main event of your company.
Yeah, he's only the guy I spent this entire run building, so, it's fine.
You were going to have him win the title, weren't you?
No, I had no plans of that.
Well, then you did it.
Yeah, I did what I set out to do. Okay. It's hard times, Daddy.
Sometimes you whining and dining with kings and queens. Sometimes you eating pork and beans, brother.
All right. Sting v. Raven. Let's put that title... No. Oh, I gotta add a gimmick first. This is Bash at the Beach. So we are going to do... we're just going to do a street fight, but it is literally on the beach. Okay. The 3-way dance.
So while you're booking, I want to talk about how great my show was. I think I actually spent more money than I made on that pay-per-view by like a fair margin. But I got so much money that it's fine.
I'm happy for you, my friend. I want good things for you.
Oh. I will state again that this, this is not unrecoverable, even still. After this show, it probably is. This I like not to put the stress on, but you're gonna have to you're gonna have to eat off my plate a little bit to at this event to have a hope of securing the victory royale.
What the hell was I doing?
Judging from what you're booking there, it looks like you're booking Ted DiBiase to be a real bitch.
Yeah. Yep, that's the plan. He's a heel.
Well, I didn't say he wasn't. I'm saying that's what you're doing.
Can I put the title on the line? No, it's not going to let me. That's fine. That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll deal with it. It might be because it's the TV title, actually. We'll say. I'm willing to pretend here.
I will say I am as surprised as anyone by this event, by how this series has gone. Because he's objectively been booking better than I have. And his stories are cool and interesting. But I got momentum. Now, he's going to win this. He's going to get a 5.5-star show. And he's going to take 200,000 of my fans and be in the lead. And then I'll be the one who gets to be a grumpus.
That'd be super good for me. So if that's what goes down, I'm okay with it. Wow, that burnt out fast. Okay. Maybe do a promo there. Yeah, let's do that. It's just regular. All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I think I forgot to give Jimmy Hart some people to manage. Oops.
I forgot you had Jimmy Hart till just now.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm gonna find a bunch of funny Tumblr posts, and I'm gonna read them. And this is gonna be, and this is the Subway Surfers. What White's doing here. And we're going to make YouTube shorts out of it and put it on YouTube.
That is not, I'm not going to be doing that.
I'm not going to make some YouTube shorts, bud?
I've been thinking about doing YouTube shorts where I, sort of review old commercials, but, it's a lot of effort. There's a whole different configuration to the screen because they're meant to be for cell phones. Yeah, I don't know.
That's where all the fat algorithm is these days, though. Don't you want to serve the algorithm?
No, I don't really care. Spoiler alert for what's about to go down.
I can't believe he pulled it off. So instead of this being a tricky scheme to take his title, it's just them jumping him into the gang. Harsh. Fucking, I didn't know Tedward DiBiase was out in these streets.
Okay. Oh, I can't finish the feud with that.
No, you'll want to look for a segment that ends the feud.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I have new idea. Maybe I will write down new idea.
Yeah, because that's got, no staleness. Longer episode today.
Little bit, I've got my my soul hurts, and
Does it? Speak to
yeah,
that.
my soul hurts. I've lost one of my biggest talents. You are beating my ass so hard, so thoroughly. 1, 2. All right, that's only 2 promos. And I think in part, and I'm not trying to say the sun was in my eyes or whatever. I am admitting I was not on my game today. Not that I was being like crappy on purpose or anything. I just made a couple of missteps that I shouldn't have made and probably wouldn't have made in a slightly better situation. That needs to blow off. Because that went real bad, didn't it? Isn't that already stale? No, it's not. My bad. It needs a title, though. My brain is just all over the place as well.
He's fallen. I've won the mental game.
I'm in shambles. Yeah.
I have won the mental game.
Okay.
It was one too many 10 versus 10 tag team match, 5 stars. Everyone gets over and becomes the face of the company. Just one too many. He couldn't handle it. He's going to become the Joker.
I'm tired of pretending I'm not.
Watch out for me, ladies and gentlemen. What do you get when you spit in the eye of good wrestling booking by having the same dumb, nonsensical match over and over every month for an entire year? You get what you fucking deserve. Which is my new tag team champions being injured and me having to vacate the title.
Yeah, well, cry me a river. I think this is what I'm going to go with. I think this is the show. I have one more promo I can do, so... Okay. That's what we're doing. This is what it is.
Well, hit play. Let's run this. This bash at the beach.
All right. This is just... The tag team division is sort of all over the place right now. So many people are getting shots. It gives me a southern accent for one word.
Right,
But the Ark is just reasserting that they're very good. In a submissions match.
And they are very good.
This is...
Hype as shit.
Yeah, it's like a smaller version of the merchandising. It's not really a table. It's more like a... I don't know, just getting the crowd hype. Like when that promo where Hulk Hogan and The Rock and Stone Cold came out for that one WrestleMania, it's similar. We've got Macho Man, who's not up to much. We've got the new hotness in Brian Pillman. We've got Eddie Guerrero, who's a fan favorite. And we've got the Renegade, who everyone's sad to see injured. And there's a little beef started between them. There's a little tense look.
When I'm back, I'm gonna kill you.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. This feud is moving. Owen Hart is not losing against Rick Rude. It was a good match. Tag Team Championship ladder match. Road Warriors can die mad about it. In fact, both teams can. Unhappy Worker, still 4 stars. Suck a dick.
See, that's the idea.
Jeff Jarrett. This was pre-recorded. It was a TV title match that happened after the show. It might be because it's TV. It might be because it's handicapped that I couldn't put the title on the line. It was here. It doesn't matter. Jeff emerges victorious. And afterward, the $1 Million Mafia are forced to induct Jeff Jarrett.
Hooray!
Hooray! Jeff got exactly what he wanted. All right, Sandman versus Scott Hall. Sandman said to Scott Hall, I only need you to let me bleed one more time. That's all I want in this world. Or to make you bleed to prove I still can. And much to the fans' delight, the Sandman manages it.
Ah, nice. He didn't do the thing where he busts himself open during his entrance, presumably.
Correct.
Started to do it, stopped himself. Wait a minute.
Raven is trying to prove he's more hardcore than Sting. This is a fight he started, and one Sting will finish.
Nice, new champ.
Sting cuts a promo after that amazing match. He doesn't go in too deep because he's still mostly silent in his gimmick, but he does talk about how WCW is where you can see real talent, real conflict, real action, real drama. There's something for everybody here. And as crazy as that match was, he hopes it was for you. People love the Stinger.
No 10 versus 10 tag team matches, though.
No crap. No dumb shit crap.
The people love it.
So after their loss, $1 Million Mafia is feeling it. Dan Severn is going into the match unpsyched. What's the opposite of psyched? Bummed. Patty Stonegrinder is pretty worn down. She's been scrapping to get her title back. The master and ruler of the world has been sitting high, sitting pretty. But through a combination of Patty hitting her finisher and Dan Severn taking advantage with a submission, Sid Vicious is no longer the champ.
Oh, shit. Dan Severn. A little win. Another big win. More gold coming to the $1 Million Mafia.
Yes. We build hype for the main event. Mick Foley versus Yuji Nagata. Mrs. Foley's baby boy has been on top since he won the title in the miraculous turnaround against Macho Man. Their storied feud. Yuji Nagata is, as he told Mick, if you want me to back off your title, you're going to have to kill me. So here they are, Texas death. Mick Foley has the natural advantage, but Yuji agrees to everything because he's willing to put it all on the line. And we are here for the Yuji Nagata run.
Yeah! Yuji Nagata, WCW champion! Hey! That looks like a 6-star match to me.
You still beat me. Undeniably, you still beat my ass.
But you got your own 6-star match.
I did pretty good. All kinds of ups for me. Some big uppies. Jeff Jarrett being in the $1 Million Mafia increases their stroke. Let's see where this ended up. Oh, I barely gained half the fans you took from me last week at my Gold Star versus your Copper Star event. But you know what I did?
I beat you. But actually, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star show. And mine's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a quarter. And you still gained fans.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because I put on a really good show, and it had nothing to do with my beverage of choice or anything like that. Jushin Liger just has a stinger.
Oh, oof.
No, when he got injured, that big scary, it was just a stinger. He can still work.
I don't know. I already vacated the feud, so.
Yeah, well. Dan Severn wants to team with Rick Rude. I like that.
Dan Severn, I'm recruiting another person.
Rude. Yeah, we can do that. Yes! No weekly appearances. Yeah, we can do that. That's actually kind of convenient. So that's more or less the last you're going to see of Sid. Oh, the Warlords are no longer unhappy. I made that up. I'm going to check my mail here. Got a call up next month. That matters. Well, who's there? Sarge and Hugh Morris? Okay. Perry Saturn, interested. Teddy Long, playa. Florian Burton, don't know who that is. Francis Guerrero. Oh, says Deborah got over with the fans at a latest training roster event. And Dennis Rodman we could sign. Let's see what your mail looks like.
Yeah, sure, I can do that, bud.
Jeff Hardy wants a solo promo.
Yeah, go for it, brother.
And that's all you needed. Let's check your mail. You're going to have call-ups between Thrasher, Mosh, and Brackus.
Oh, I don't care about any of those
Jose
guys.
Lothario got some work at a train. What has he got to be 60 at this point? Diesel is uninjured. Or no, I'm sorry. He's unburied.
Yeah.
He unearthed himself. Hogan's happy that you turned him heel. Jushin Liger has a quad strain, should clear up in a month, and he can work through the injury, but it's not recommended.
That's fine. I'm just not going to book him.
And Undertaker's become quite the icon. We could put him in the TGI.
Nice. Okay. So long.